Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's see what we can find on the markets today. It hasn't been such a great week, but yeah, you do get those once in a while. Let's check some sound there and then get on the charts. Okay, so we've got. Let me just remove this indicator here. Start on that daily, of course. Looking at the GBP Swiss franc, we have a bit of a challenging one here. It's been misbehaving, but that happens. That happens. It's the market. So overall, we can see that prices has been breaking down, started breaking up, and then continue breaking down. So we'll see how far this one goes. We'll see how far these zones go, and then we'll confirm the direction that we are going for. On the 4 hour, we can see that we do have a bit of a bullish move, which actually started having problems here. So with this one, we probably are going to have to ignore for a bit until price actually starts pushing up again, and we'll see how it behaves on these levels, because we do have a bullish momentum, as you can see that, and then all the way up here and then down. See what it does over there, and then potentially we could find something along these ranges here, which would be this level here. And this is just looking at the 4 hour, guys. And then if you drop down to the 30, see how it behaves. We'll probably get a nice entry at these levels here. And let's just see how many pips there are. 15. So probably I'm going to have to tighten it a bit more. There we go. I think that should be decent enough. Okay, and then what you would basically want to watch happen is price to basically move above this key level first, this key zone first, and then once it does, you'll expect price to basically come back, tap into a price level, and then probably push up. We're trading with the trend, so that should be a pretty good one. So we will mark this, but just remember that you need price to break that level first. Don't just dive in. So it would look something like that, and even in these levels you will have to confirm your trade and see what price does when it gets to these levels. I mean, if it does keep dropping down, breaking these levels again and keep going further, and until it breaks one of these levels here on the left, then we know that the trade is completely invalid. So that's what we teach. That's what we teach on the bootcamp. So just keep watching and enroll, of course. So with GBP Swiss franc, that's what we have, which we took from the 4 hour. And on the daily, we will probably find something else, and on hourly, we'll probably find something else. But I'll just look at this one for now. And then gold and UCAD. Okay, let's take a look at gold and UCAD. UCAD, this one completely left us yesterday, like it disappeared on us. Look at that. So we had, let me just explain it quickly. So we had this level, which was based on the 5 minute, and price came down, but didn't go low enough and then disappeared on us. And then we had these two, which were based on the hourly, and you can see that they haven't even been scraped. So we do a very strong bullish move. So this one we will just leave as is. Okay, that's about it for this one, actually, because we do have to wait for, I mean, this massive up move. It will retrace. We'll just wait for it to do that, and potentially look for an entry looking at the lower time frames, or even if we go to the higher time frames and see what price has been doing, and you see that, so we do have a bit of a sensitive area here, so we could be looking for a sell on the daily based on the sensitive area, and we would look at an entry along these ranges, and we will use structure to confirm this trade and just see how far we can go. So we do see a bit of a sell as is right now, but like I said, you need to confirm your trade with the lower time frames. 10 pip stop loss, so if you go down to the lower time frames, you want to see what price action is doing. And once you start seeing a bit of a breakdown in price, for example, you can see here price went up, came back down, pushed up again, broke this level all the way up. So you want to see some form of price breaking down in this area on the lower time frame, and then basically short. So that's what you want to see. So your trade would look something like that. So you just need to watch what price. You can even drop to the 1 minute and just see what price does in this stop loss range of hours here, and then drop your stop order and wait for price to basically tank. So this is a setup that we would be looking at based on the daily, and something like that. So you want to see something like that. This is on the UCAD, but I'm basically just showing you guys there's plenty of opportunity just by looking at this from different time zones, applying different methodologies, and yeah, you can trade this. And then gold. I haven't looked at gold in a minute, eh? I've been waiting for price to break either of these two levels, and by the time it did, I was nowhere near it. Anyway, so with gold, let's start with the bigger time frame, daily, and then just take a look at what it's been doing in the daily. Okay, so we've got this nice level here pushing up all the way to this zone here, which has been holding for a minute. Okay, so I'd focus on a sell. I'd focus on a sell along these ranges, but also there's a bit of well, it's been broken actually. This level here, once price broke that level, you see it dropping down. So that's what it does. If you see it breaking down already, then we could look at a potential sell from here on the retrace. So yeah, that's how I would approach this one on the daily, and then dropping down into the hourly. This is the level where we would want to enter at. If not this one, you could also use this one here, but I prefer going for the higher ones. So I would look at something along these ranges, and as you can see, price is breaking down on the hourly. So watch it push up. You see these levels have been broken. Let's see where how far this level goes. If it doesn't break this level and breaks this one here, you'd find some good bullish momentum. And then once it does get into this zones, you want to see something similar to this, where price is basically retracing, and then you enter your trade going all the way down. So that's how you'd want to approach this level, or how you want to approach gold from the daily all the way down. We refined it to that very, very small time frame, and then of course going all the way down to the next daily. But we won't really worry about that. We just focus on the Wushu toolbox, which basically does all the trade management for us, and yeah, we just sit down and relax. And I see Kid Roy wants us to look at Bitcoin. I haven't been getting some good Bitcoin moves lately, which is pretty weird. Now, like this one here, I mean, price literally came into my zone, both the zones, and shot up. And I think, I don't know if they got this one, but I posted this on, I think it was, um, was it last week? I think it was last week. Monday, I think, or Tuesday, I don't know. But you can see price basically came back down into a tee off area for this position and then shot up. So at least we got that one correctly. But now, as is, let's just cancel that and take a look at it from a fresh set of eyes. As you can see, this nice bullish move, and BOS right there. So you'd actually want to see a bit of action first. You want to see price break down, and then once you do see price breaking down from this level, then you can look at a bearish move. But this massive candle is a bit of a concern, but that's fine. Let's see, go into the 1 hour. It looks like it happened in a very short space of time. Yep, it did. Okay, so this one we just have to wait. We need to wait for price to start showing us a bit of breaking down from these levels, push up, break down. Once you get that, we can start looking at sell, because it does look like this bullish one is ended. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the day, guys. Hopefully, I have looked at everything, and that's about it, guys. Happy trading.